But that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! At their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Lucky.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Wide, get wide. Check.
Hey, 43, 15.
He's coming. We got double up. H3, 218. Chopper.
Williams. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert!
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simple to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here I come. Wow. Mike, check 33. 33. Watch the pass. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I'm trying.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. On second down, Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Hey, 43.
Check 24. Check 24. Recon 132 fight.
Hey, Ripple.
Haywood. I got it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. Give him 30 yards there. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check 26. Check 26. Watch the shift.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Yellow. Arsenal 80. 15.
Straight pass. 51 to Mark. Charlie. And let's get this. Right here, guys. Fight.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Mike 51. I got you.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Less than a yard.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Yellow.
Wild.
Color.
Alpha. Motion.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here we go.
57 color.
Mike 51. Let's go heavy.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And Robinson with a big catch. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Mike 51. All day, just like that. Hey, Mike 51. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check 99.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, Butker.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. On third down, here's Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep, and he is out of bounds here on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Come back!
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Kill. Turn general. Flash. Motion. Reset.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Mike 51. Hey, pick
Attack!
Yes.
Hey, 15.
Go. 51, Mike 51.
From the 36, Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Yellow. Argo, Yellow.
I got you, boy. 51 to Mike. Exit. Thanks. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This is caught by Robinson. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow.
Twist.
Come back.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Watch the twist.
The 49ers 47-yard line.
Under 10. 10.
43.
Hill's hit, and he lost the football. Hill, the intended receiver once again. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Switch, switch, switch. Me. I got it. I got motion, man. Me. I got this. Mike, 36. Mike.
Again, it's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Mike 51. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And out of bounds right around the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Check motion.
Hey, 43, 15.
36 to Mike. Ready?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. They will run again with Coleman. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Wait.
Check it back.
Hey, alert.
Watch the whip. Check 9.
Hey, dude.
On 3rd down, Coleman. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 56 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 55 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And some space here. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Rush in. Rush in.
Hey, 43.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He's going to let. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a desperation throw deep, and that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
56. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to clear you. Don't get nervous.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Clock, clock, clock. 2, 2, 2.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
21.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
21. Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
13.
Here's Breida. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Spons, 2, 2, 2.
Watch out.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining. And they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really, really admiring out of this youngster and watching him play. How about the first 3 games of his career in the NFL as a starter in 2018? He set a record for touchdown passes with 13.
Yeah, you think back to that entrance, and he has just kept it up. Amazing what he's been able to do.